What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Gonna go down and find Tom for more adventure. He's down at the fishing spot. I'm in the buggy of course there. We'll shoot down, see if we can find him, see if we can catch anything, and then see how the day pans out. Let's rip it. Made it to the first spot, our first point that we always meet up at, out here on the top of this dune. He's down there somewhere, so I'm going to head down to the beach, go along the coast, and see if I can find him. Alright, I've found him. Oh, get out of the buggy. Coffee has survived as well. I forgot I had that in the cup holder. How you going, Tom?
Oh, not too bad.
Had any bites yet?
Plenty of wind. The wind's kicked up.
Yeah, the wind's kicked up a little bit. I was a little bit late getting out. I thought I'd be earlier. But
It was good this morning. Got one fish.
I'll go into a bit more detail, but it's something that you'll be able to come down and do yourself. Jump in the buggy, go for a ride. Tom will take you on a bit of a fishing adventure. He's got a few other things lined up as well, but it's a bit windy to talk down here, so I don't know if you can hear much of this, but we'll go into more detail after.
2 metre flatty, mate.
Oh, the bloody
flatty.
The 2 metre-y. We'll get the 3 metre-y soon. Look at him go. Nice. What do we reckon, Thomas? Head to another spot?
Yeah, we'll head to another spot. The wind is pretty crazy.
Yeah. Go around the corner a bit more. It might be a bit more protected, eh? Next spot. Still a little bit windy, but it's pretty protected here, and it's a little bit smoother out there. So we'll throw a line out and see what we can do, and hopefully get some bites. We met some fellas down there a bit further, and they were having some luck. So we'll see how we go. We're gonna head back. We found someone's old esky they've just left on the
chili bin.
Thing over. Someone's chili bin. Just gonna take it back and chuck it in the bin. While we're out here, we always make a bit of an effort to clean up. Most of the time other people's stuff, but it is what it is. We'll clean it up for them. We'll get back to Tom's setup. What's your wee bottle? Is this your piss bottle? Where? Your own wee. So we've gone to Tom's spot for the setup, and in classic Tom fashion, he's lost his phone.
Yes.
We found Tom's phone. Turns out he must have rested it on the buggy tyre and then ran it over, which doesn't sound like Tom at all. He almost never rests anything on the tyre of his buggy. Hey Tom.
Yeah.
Oh well. Anyway, this is the setup. We're down at a different spot. This is where Tom will be running his tours and whatnot from. Tell us where you are, Tom.
We are 45 minutes from Brindal along the Indian Ocean Drive at Wabinga Grove, and we've got access to the whole 35,000 acres at Wabinga Grove and the Moore River.
Talk us through it, Tom. What are your ideas, or what are some of the plans? I know drone fishing is one of them. It's in the logo. That's going to be pretty prominent. Obviously the buggy as well.
Yep.
You've got a bit of an idea on tying that all together. I guess drone fishing is the main thing, but normal fishing too, like while you're waiting for the drone line out there, you want to do something, so you're flicking some stuff.
Chase some flatties and some whiting while
Yeah.
the drone sits out 300 metres off for some nice snapper, and see what else, maybe some mulloway out there.
Tell us a bit more about some of the ideas and packages and things that you're going to plan to offer, and what people can actually come out and do. I know you've got a few other ideas as well.
Yep.
Just give us a bit of a rundown.
Basically, more adventures. So we are at the Moore River district, but it's basically more adventures. I want to be able to do drone fishing, fishing off the beach, thrill rides, hot laps, and scenic tours, you know, in the Can-Am side by side. We also later been given permission to do glamping, so I've got 2 5-metre glamping tents that we will set up out there, either by the beach or under some tulip trees. And
Bit of everything, eh? So anything adventure related, which I guess keeps it pretty open.
it does.
What about, talk us through glamping for anyone who doesn't know what the glamping sort of setup or situation is. I mean, everyone knows camping. You go out there, you rough it like a real bloke with your swag, or you have your tent spots, but what's the idea behind glamping? Because not everyone has access to this sort of camping and 4-wheel drives and that sort of stuff. So what is it?
We're going to have toilet facilities, shower, and the glamping is a nice, comfortable bed. Kids staying with the parents as well, and basically give them an experience under the stars.
Or you don't have the gear and you just want to go and have a crack at it. At least it's the option. You can go out. It's a bit more comfortable than your traditional camping, I guess, and you can access it with your most normal cars. I guess a high clearance 2-wheel drive, we say. You're probably not going to get in there with your Corolla, but I mean, there's plenty of people out there with the X-Trails and Outlanders that want to go out and explore, but aren't that confident or comfortable. But you could take them out and give them the experience.
It's always good to you know, take the people so they do have their cars. They also then can get visibility of the types of tracks out there that they could tackle without hurting their equipment, and there is some serious off-roading out there that they would want to stay away from. So it just gives them the idea of, you know, what to see, especially with
what to expect, I guess.
Yeah, families are working more and more. Mum and dad are out there working. They want stuff to do with their kids, and it's pretty hard to have all the tent, the chairs, you know, it takes a whole day. It gets expensive.
Get very expensive.
It takes a whole day to pack the car and a whole day to unpack the car and then clean it all out.
Not wrong. Whereas if you could just pack an overnight bag and have someone else with all the gear, it gives them a bit of an idea, a bit of a taste, and they might think, oh look, you know, we really enjoy this. We do want to go camping more. We will go spend the money on the equipment and that sort of thing. If you've got all the gear and that for them, hell, they might even think, oh well, we don't even need the gear. We just come out on a more adventure every so often when we want to.
That's exactly right. We can cater from, you know, a person that has done it before and a person that has never stayed a night under the stars, and basically bring your shoes, bring your clothes you want to wear, your bathers, and we'll provide linen, towels, and makes it really easy.
I mean, the other thing being, Tom is the only one allowed to run the camping out here, so you've pretty much got the whole area to yourself. You know you're going to have your camping spot or your glamping spot, and you're not going to have 5 or 6 other families right next to you. The way that you set it up, you might get more and more, but personal space is a thing. So if he does run multiple tents, which I'm sure he will in the future, they're going to be spaced out right. You know, you'll have a common area and that sort of thing, which people do want to come and talk to, and you've got other ideas, maybe a blow-up movie screen out there for the kids and that sort of thing. So
movies outdoors, it's blow-up
something a bit
screen.
different. There's always different aspects of it. So
that's right.
Oh, Brindal, thanks for sitting down with us. Obviously we rip around quite often and go on these buggy adventures ourselves, just as mates doing it, but if we can offer the experience to other people, you might watch some of the videos and think that looks wicked, I'd really want to have a go at that. It looks really fun, just doing general adventuring. I mean, we go not always the same spots, but we always see different things.
Yeah, we've got attractions local to us as well. We've got the West Coast Honey just down the road. We've got like Moore River down the road, the Gingin Observation Centre. We've got Willow Brook Caravan Park. You know, there's lots of other activities around here to do. We can also, you know, being halfway between Perth and Lanson, and then you've got Cervantes, so it's a good, it could be a good location to just stay. A good stopover. A good stopover for the night, either up to Pinnacles and then come back and have a rest, or break it up and stay here and then keep on travelling north. And there's plenty of stuff to see out there in the buggy. You've taken me out in yours out in this particular spot, which there's a lot of stuff out there to go and see. I don't always get the beauty of coming out here with mine because I'm not allowed to with the registrations and whatnot. Right. We've got our other spot further up the road around Lanson area that we go, which we would have gone for a bit of a rip this morning and down to the beach and met up with Tom going fishing, trying a few different spots, but that's all part of it. I mean, coming out here, jumping in his buggy and going for a look around, there's certainly things to look at, so it's a good area and it's a good spot. We like it, we enjoy it. Yeah, it's a, you know, very fortunate to have it. DBCA, the Shire of Gingin, Department of Transport, my lawyers, my insurance and so forth. But got to thank all of them to be able to get the machine registered so that we legally have the permission to drive them in here and be able to glamp. You know, we've got the right tickets, ticked all the boxes. It's been some time, but we've finally got here. Thanks, no thanks to COVID, that's for sure. Yeah, no put a bit of a handbrake on things, but I think the whole coronavirus and that, everyone's getting out more and more in their own backyard as such, so well, you can't get more isolated than glamping 35,000 acres with and where the only just outside of Perth City, one of the most isolated cities in the world. So coronavirus, to be fair, hasn't really affected us as it has some other cities and that sort of thing. As far as what we've been able to go and do, there was only a month or so there where we couldn't really leave the house and that sort of thing, but we were locked down. But aside from that, we've still able to move around countryside. People are still going camping, four-wheel driving, that sort of thing, so we've been fortunate. We've been out here for a couple of hours now. I had a chat to some of the people coming past and drummed up a bit of interest. So that'll probably wrap this one up. Go for a bit more of a shred, a bit more of a poke around. Might head out to the glamping spot. Go check it out, see what we can find. Apart from that, until next time.